Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 522. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Raybeans Raycroft and Rob Fiasco.
In this episode, Chris gets a free meal, Rob gets a new wallet, and Ray finds his new favorite quiz game. All this and more. Stay tuned.
And it's a quiz game you can play along with, so make sure you stick around in the episode to figure out how. But here's 522. My voice just cracked. 522. Enjoy. What up, boys?
Oh, hey.
All right. Bye, mailbox.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, that was it. That was the whole hour.
Going on I know. Damn.
So anyway,
Time flies.
I'm running a little behind, so I'm still frantically opening windows, trying to get organized.
Yeah, we thought maybe you thought today was Libation Day instead of Liberation Day, and you were out on the town.
It should be. No, yesterday was unfortunately maybe Libation Day for me. I don't know. It was a little rough for a Tuesday night last night. We'll just leave it at that.
You didn't end up at the wine cellar for what I can only assume are $3 drafts at this point.
No, I did not do that. It's not to speak ill of the old haunts, but I guess the wine cellar's gone downhill these past few years. I don't know. I haven't been over there in a couple of years.
That's all right.
But I don't know.
Our spaces aren't meant to be our spaces forever, I think.
That's a healthy way to look at it, I guess.
We evolve and acquire new places as those places have lost those who come before it.
All right. Or not. I don't yeah. I mean, how long is too long to have your bar? How long did we do the
8
wine
seasons,
cellar?
according to Cheers.
Oh, all right. Well, I think I'm on.
They did 8. Maybe they did 9.
I'm on 20 something at the Cherry. So, but that wasn't the regular haunt. Now it's the regular.
And it has
haunt.
become. Yeah.
That's fair.
I remember only going to the Cherry when it was cheap wing night because that was the only time I could afford wings.
Well, that's a good point too. Is I think it's not because our tastes have changed or anything like that, but we are a little more financially stable than we were back then. So
we're a little more flush with cash than we were.
We can afford a full price beer now and again. We didn't have to go to 50 cent draft night.
I don't need to float a check at Walmart for $20 on a Tuesday night because I get paid on Wednesday so that I can get enough money to go to 50-cent drafts anymore.
What? That's never happened.
Those
Oh,
are the good old days, kids.
Oh, youth. I can't even get away with that anymore. Oh, fuck. Damn, check 21. Anyway.
Who writes checks anymore?
That's a good one. I don't. I do, but not as many as I used to. I had the last book of checks that I bought, and that's, I don't know, like how many come in a little thing. Is it like 25 or 50? I think is it 50?
Yeah, 25 or 50.
Okay, so either way, I had 6 of
100.
those. No, they weren't 100. That were in like a folder. So it was
500.
I don't know. However many that is. I think it's
1,000.
Yes. So I had 6, and I ordered those when I bought this house. So I needed checks with the new address on them. So I think it's got to be 25. So that's 150 checks, and I'm on my last book now. I ordered checks for the first time since 2012 yesterday.
Wow.
So I should be good, but I only ordered like 100 checks. Yeah, it is like $80 for 100 checks.
More expensive. Jeez.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's also annoying.
It'll last me 10 years.
So like our mud bill or whatever has to be paid through either like check or money order. You can't pay it online, but they take so long to process the checks that I'm like, instead of waiting for you to process it, I'm just going to go pay 10 cents, get a money order at the grocery store and send you that.
So then cash it wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah. You deal with that, but it's gone from my mind and I don't have to buy checks every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When the kid was doing marching band and color guard and stuff like that, that was probably the most I would write checks because it was, and that was 3 times a season. So it was like, oh, your dues are due. Okay. Oh, dues are due. Okay, here's your fundraiser stuff. Okay. So I was writing a couple checks a year for that. Other than that, I'm good for maybe 2 a year. Like, oh, got to call the plumber. Oh, got to call, something like that. It's like, all right. But I could go through my checkbook and see who I've written them to.
Okay, hear me out. New business idea. We shave off just fractions of a penny for a transaction fee, right? Super easy. That's how we make our money. Are you ready? Here's the idea. QR codes for homeless people.
Okay, explain.
You
Like
want
you
to
scan
donate
it
to
and you
them, but
get-
I don't have any cash. But here they can accept Apple Pay or PayPal or Venmo.
And we're the company that sets it up for them.
We're the middleman. We're the intermediary.
Okay.
We create the code for them. And we just take a little little processing fee off of each transaction.
When you make your donation, we take a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because of
Superman
you
3
want to
style.
make a donation, but you can't because you don't have any cash on you.
Do you,
You
though?
should.
Sometimes I do.
You should.
I do if I
I
feel
never
it's
have
legit.
cash.
I've talked about this before. Like if you're stalking a place, like I think I talked about the Chinese place that I go to, the Chinese food place, like only accepts cash, so people know that. So they huddle around the door. Like I don't dig on that. But
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. If I were in their shoes and I knew that the people that restaurant had cash, I would probably go stand there too.
Yeah. The thing is, and again, if somebody would just come up and be like, "Yo, I need money for this," and be truthful. But we tried this one time. I don't know if I've told this story. There was a guy looking for money outside of a restaurant one time, and we just offered to buy him food, and he got pissed off at us, swore at us, and left. He didn't want food. So it's like, just be honest with him. Be like, yo, I'm fucking Jones in here. You got $5? Here's $5. Thanks for your honesty.
My problem is the Christ thing. If you've got Christ on your sign or blessed or anything, no money from me.
The most insane story ever. Laura has the most insane one I've ever heard. I don't think I've told this one yet. She went to go
podcast.
She went to go get
so far. Season 11.
I know. Here we go. We're just gonna bash on people. Anyway, what?
She went to go give money to a guy. He was standing on one of the intersections in Houston, and the first question he asked her was, "Are you a Christian?" And she goes, "No." And he goes, "Do you go to church?" "No." "Do you pray?" "No." "Can I pray for you?" "No." And he goes, "Well, I don't want your money then," and walks off.
What at that point, I'd be like, I would applaud this guy just for sticking with his morals, just for sticking to it.
He's like, "I'm not taking your dirty Satan money."
Right.
Again, I don't agree with the message, but I agree with the principle of it. Bravo, sir. It'd be the other way.
Anyway.
I'm really hungry. Oh, God bless you. Fuck you. Take your Jesus money back. Yeah, we're going to hell.
Anyway,
All right.
these are all situations that would benefit from LOTD QR codes.
Yeah. How would said
For the-
homeless man then retrieve his money? He would also have to. I don't know. We haven't thought that far ahead, I guess.
That's what the processing fee is for, for us to figure that out.
Oh.
No,
it's not.
It's got a Western Union. Yeah, now we're scamming them. Or helping them.
Oh,
okay?
sure.
There's a difference.
Except that people know us.
You're gonna have to learn some hard truths here before we start running the church about what is a scam versus what is help. Okay.
Well,
we'll set up some
no.
courses
I
for
know
you.
the
There's
difference.
a lot of good people.
The problem is, I'll just call it like it is. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Right. Have you heard of those people that like put tape on their mouths at night for breathing for like health benefits?
I don't think I've seen that one
all of the time.
There's many people out there that would probably, that's your next money making scheme. People will pay you to do that to me.
Anyway, how was your week?
The sad thing is I like it. What? No. Long, I think. I don't know. This has been a long fucking week. Like, is it over yet?
I saw you. Oh, I've got
Was
a
that
wild
this week
story.
still? See, it feels like, yeah, that was like 4 days ago. It feels like weeks ago.
A wild story. So I mentioned maybe going to the Cherry, and then Chris desperately like woofs me, like reaches out on every platform I'm using, like going to the Cherry, going to the Cherry, going to the Cherry. I'm like,
That was
whoa,
not what happened.
settle down. So I'm like, yeah, dude, come on by. So he comes by, brings people with him, and we're eating. And then at some point, I don't know, he's talking to the waitress. I don't know what's going on. All I know is at the end of the day, I get this bill stapled together, and I'm like, this is my bill, and I pay it, and I pay for everyone. So congratulations. Well done.
All right. Let me tell you what really happened now.
For a free meal.
That was, yeah, so that was exactly. No, that was him helping me. No, no, that was fucking weird too. Cause we had talked about maybe going down there, and then I was like, I forgot about it. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Me and the kid got home from grocery shopping or whatever. And I was like, I put in Discord. I'm like, hey, you had it down. And then I'm like, well, he's not going to fucking see Discord, just a general message. So that's why I had text you. It was on every goddamn platform.
I know. The story may have been exaggerated.
No. Well, the story,
the
story was good.
Platforms does he use? I mean, that's
that was a text. I had to figure out where his contact was in order to text him. It was bizarre.
Oh, I have you pinned at the top, buddy.
Lies. Anyway, so yeah, we get down there, and all the people I brought with me was my kid. But yeah, when we ordered, we're like, okay, we're together, and this is together, the bill. But at some point, they changed waitresses, like shift change happened. So when she brought it over, it was 2 tickets, but they were stapled together. So she puts it on the table, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I look, and it was I didn't even look at the totals on them. There was your order on the first ticket, and it was my stuff on the second ticket. So I split the tickets, put my card on my ticket. You put your card on your ticket. But your ticket had the combined total on it. And we didn't even. Yes. So she walks away with yours, comes back.
I walked up to pay.
Oh, did you? Okay. So she comes over to the table, and I hand her my section with my card. And that's, I think, what she figured out. She's like, uh-oh, I just ran the other card for the whole bill. And we were like, oh. I mean, I suppose I could have Venmo'd you or PayPal'd you or something. I'll get you on the next one.
Hello, TDQR.
It'll never happen.
So then what happens, he goes down, he makes a plan with this waitress. He goes back down later, then gives her cut. Yeah, see, oh, it's all coming out now. And then he used my winnings from Quick Draw to play more Quick Draw. Is this the person you thought you knew?
The waitress part didn't happen, but the quick draw part,
politics.
You're doing pretty well. You got me kind of on my heels here. This is going to be a 25-hour and 7-minute episode. We're going to beat the filibuster record that was just set. But no, I went back down, and it was what you had $3, I think, on your winning ticket.
Yes,
didn't want to go back and cash it in, so you're coming back later here. I'm like, all right. So I played an inverted cross.
It was a threshold. My time for standing at the bar is worth more than $3 to me.
That's why if it's something like that, on my way out, I just throw it on the bar and like you just make eye contact, and it's like put it in the jar because they've got their little tip jar. Just swiping tickets.
Just tickets, like you donate your tickets to the homeless. You put them in the thing. Settle down there. Settle down. And if he doesn't want, if you don't want it, that would have went to the homeless. Then we'll stand there and we'll scan them all, and then we'll take a cut of that as a processing fee.
Oh, you said scan them. Okay. See, I'm still hearing. Okay.
No. We know that you're the scam expert. That's what we've learned through all of this.
Apparently. Well, so anyway, I played the $3 that were on the ticket. I played the inverted cross, as I said I would. All $3 down the drain. But,
thanks a lot, Satan.
But it was fun. Yeah, Satan did not come through for us.
Thanks a lot. Mm-hmm.
So, but it was fun.
So we did that. That was this week. And
like I said, it felt like a month ago already. And it was 4 days ago.
Yeah, it's weird. That's what's going on with me too. That's how I'm feeling. And then it's like spring, winter still. Like we had that hailstorm earlier. That was crazy.
Yeah, we had super high winds and fucking just poured rain.
So good times.
Yeah, I don't
know. Couldn't do the allergies.
It's been 2 weeks without soccer for me, and I'm just totally lost as to what to do with myself. We haven't had a game in 2 weeks. Arsenal hasn't had a game in 2 weeks. I'm just like, I have to figure out other things to do with my life, and I don't
Is
know what
this
those are right now.
because that Champions League thing's going on?
That starts back next week. There's an international
okay.
break for the Nations League tournaments across the different confederations.
Gotcha. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, so you had 2 weeks off from domestic play, so there hasn't been weekly trips to the brewery. There haven't been weekly trips to the soccer field. And
So what have you been doing?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Great.
You can see him. He's going stir crazy. He's rocking back and forth in his chair. He's starting to see ghosts. I don't.
Can't go outside.
He's watching nothing but the Weather Channel on his other monitor. I could see. I don't.
I hate watching the weather.
God, we're old. All right. Anyway,
Speaking of scams, I may or may not have gotten scammed. I will let you be the jury. I don't know if you recall, Chris, during our extravaganza at the Cherry, I had my Ridge wallet out, and I was having
anything
like an
missing
issue.
from it, it wasn't me.
No, see.
Okay.
Sorry. There was like a metal piece on it that, like, I don't know, it kept falling off, and I didn't understand what its function was, and I don't know. I've had it for a couple months now. I upgraded from the cheaper one that I had for years,
Okay.
and it hasn't, like, it's still been a pain to get my cards easily. Like, I'm fumbling them, I'm having to pull them all out. Like, it's not improving my life in any way. So
I'm glad I waited for your review because I'm still on that cheap one and I need a new one. So I'm very curious.
Yes, have I got something for you? So this showed up.
It's an expensive one that doesn't work
yet. Price was not too bad here.
Okay.
So I got a new wallet, and before I share my screen here it is.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah, the background's kind of blurring with it. Okay, it looks like a pack of gum. It's a pack of 5 gum. That's what it is.
Right. Yep. Got a little spot there for my cash.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So this
the Velcro does it have Scooby-Doo on it or something?
This is a custom design by artist Dominika Lipniewska.
Okay.
An independent illustrator and designer based in London. She uses line and shape to convey her ideas and stories into bold and graphic images full of symbols and often abstract characters. So this is a first edition limited wallet. I have number 186 of 300.
Okay.
So after that, there won't be any more of this specific design made.
Okay.
This is from Paper Wallet, and it is made entirely of paper.
Interesting.
So this is,
right.
They have this Tyvek smart material.
Oh, okay.
And they have a few different sizes. I picked the smallest one, which is the micro. So they have the micro wallet, the slim wallet. I think they might have a couple larger sizes. And then there's the one I got here. They have these different limited designs by different artists.
All right. I don't hate that idea. But is
They're
it
very reasonably priced too?
Is it gonna?
Yeah.
Like, being that it's the Tyvek material, is it? I don't know. What's the lifespan on this thing going to be? Because it's durable. Like, I'm familiar with Tyvek. That's like house wrap. I don't know. Like,
Probably
what's
a couple of years. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm guessing. They show somewhere like what it looks like after months of heavy use, and it still looks good. Here's what I've decided. 99% of the time, I need my driver's license, an ACH debit card, and 1 or 2 credit cards. That's 4 cards. That's exactly what this holds. And it has a separate little pocket for cash.
Right.
Perfect.
That's more than what I have right now.
I have way too much shit.
I will keep the Ridge. This will hold everything safely. I'll keep it in a safe place in my safe deposit box or something like that for things as I need it. But I just don't need it every day. And this is grab and go. It's quick. It's throw it in your pocket. It feels good. It looks cool. And yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. And if they do some different artists or different art that looks cool, maybe I'll get more than one. I don't know.
I don't hate it.
Maybe they
because,
want to partner with us.
I don't carry my wallet around that much anymore. Like, it's only when I leave the house, which isn't that often. So something like that for me would probably last a really long time, where it's not constantly going in and out of my pocket every single day.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea of it. I do tend to carry too much shit in my wallet. And I'm just looking through. I'm like, well, yeah, I could thin out half of this just immediately on a day-to-day use.
Right.
But it becomes a shit collector, because I've got two credit cards, the debit card, I've got a work credit card, I've got my insurance card, which I should probably keep. But other than that, I don't need my round one gift card on me all the time. It's not like I'm going to accidentally end up there. If I'm going there, I know I'm going there. I'll take the card. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So smart material, water resistant, RFID protection. I like the artist designed, 100% recyclable, limited edition. Really cool. If let me know, Ray, if you're interested. I probably have a code to get you, $5 or $10 off, maybe.
Send me the code. I will definitely buy one.
But this showed up on our Instagram feed just as a sponsored post, and great job.
Wow, it worked.
It worked. I don't mind when things work. I don't mind an ad like this. Yeah. I would not have found your company otherwise.
Right. Well, look, there you go. So you bought one that probably paid for whatever they put in for ad. They spent $50 on an ad between the two of you, paid for.
Right. Done. So I'll update it, but man, let me also say the packaging required no tools from the package that came in. You could just open it up, and then it's probably hard to see, but there was it was just wrapped in this thing.
You seeing that, listeners?
Just Velcro and
okay, yeah, it looks like a gift card, like if you would get a gift card from a store or something.
Except easier to open.
Yeah. That's what you're paying for. That's the extra money. It's for the packaging. No, that does look pretty cool, actually. So
I thought I'd share. I got it today. I'm excited. I went out and it was so easy to pull out my card and pay. I was like, so I like it already.
See, and it's stimulating the economy because now that it's easier, you're going to want to go out and use it more.
Well, most of the time I pay by phone anyway. So I'm that person now.
Okay.
I was standing there in the grocery store today with my discount Ridge wallet thing, the same one that you had, and I literally had to pull all 5 cards that I carry out so I could find the one I was looking for. It was
Paper wallets for you. And if you, Paper Wallet, are listening because we tagged this correctly, then hey, we would love to partner up.
Yeah.
Let us know. Nothing
wrong with that.
I'll say something where I didn't fumble half of what I said and it sound better.
Yeah, well, if we send us ad copy, we can take our time with it. We can polish that off.
On the fly.
We can read pretty well.
No preparation. We just made that up, and look how good that ad was.
Exactly. Sold one.
By the way, how do you feel about homeless people? Anyway, no, let's not go back to that.
Oh, no. Skip that part. JK, LOL. Oh, man. You want to talk about video games? Did you see there's a new Nintendo Switch 2 coming out?
I just heard about that today, actually, and I haven't looked at it a lot. I don't know when the announcement was.
I've got the features right here for you, baby, thanks to Perplexity.
Okay.
How about that? You can read and we will learn together. How's that?
All right, that works.
You can read the key features.
Oh, I'll read the key features. That's the throw to me. Price and release date. The Nintendo Switch 2 is set for a launch on June 5, just in time for my birthday.
Pretty soon.
2025,
with
a price tag of $449.99. Okay, we'll pick these apart afterward. It features a larger 7.9-inch LCD screen, which I don't know what the original one is.
I think it's 6 points.
All right, so
9,
marginally bigger,
like
with a resolution of 1080p, which I think the old one is only 720, if I'm not mistaken, on the screen on the unit. Capable of rendering gameplay up to 120 frames a second. The original Switch, I think, is only 30 frames. Don't quote me on that. The Joy-Con controllers now attach magnetically. That's cool to the console and can function as a mouse when placed on a flat surface. Interesting. Again, we'll go back and I'll pick these apart. The device comes with 256 gig of internal storage. I don't know what the original Switch is, but that seems decent.
8 times more.
Oh, it does. 8 times more than the original Switch. Damn. Okay. That's all. They're what, 32 then? Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think so. Good job.
It supports
that's not how we do math here. Come on.
It supports I know. I didn't mean to be correct. Sorry. Supports the current library of Switch games, along with new titles optimized for its enhanced hardware, which I also heard. This one I'll slip in. They currently you can get classic Nintendo games and SNES games through the whatever they call it, the Nintendo Club or the thing that you pay for.
eShop or
it's something like that. Yeah, if you pay the monthly, which stupidly I still do. They're going to do a GameCube store for the Switch too. So they're going to open up that library at some point. Game chat and camera. Okay, that's huge. The fact that it'll have chat shit on it. Because it doesn't. Yeah, we ran into that with when we were playing Rocket League and you were on your Switch, which I prefer Discord anyway, but whatever. It'll be nice to have it in the thing. In the dock resolution, the dock supports up to 4K resolution when connected to a TV. Okay. Going back to the top real quick. Oh, and then there's Game Share, which hopefully they keep that up. You know, crossplay. It's all about crossplay. Nobody wants to play the shit just there.
Right.
$450. That's steep. I think that's more or equivalent to a PS5 right now. Yeah. I think that's right in that ballpark. So if you're a Nintendo diehard, maybe, but me personally, I can't do it. I would destroy these things. The Joy-Cons, I'm way too rough on controllers. Those Joy-Cons, I would kill. I've all but destroyed the one on my little Switch Lite.
I just play Rocket League, so one, I couldn't justify the price unless I really, really loved the GameCube, which I never owned one. So
I just thought it was cool that it opens up the library.
I've always liked the Nintendo family. Yeah, that'd be cool to play more of those games. So that's $450 is a bit steep. I'm interested in the new Mario World or Mario Kart World.
Yeah, it's an open world Mario Kart. That could be cool. But I think that's going to be their big launch game, right? Because that's where I heard it. That's where I heard about it.
I got the trailer for that pulled up. We'll take a look at that after we talk about the other things. The storage I don't run into. That's not an issue. Magnetic, great. It's once you learn how to put them on, it's not that big a deal to slide them on and off for me.
I just think if you're putting them on and off and on and off and on and off, I could maybe it gets wear. Yeah, exactly. And then they'd get sloppy, and then they wouldn't hold because it's just friction that holds them on.
Yeah, that's true.
So
the game chat and camera seems cool.
Yeah, as long as it's like in game,
cool 4K,
chat.
Cool. Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see what they do with the next Zelda game. Although I'm like 2 behind now. Ben let me borrow the one, but I can't play it on the little handheld only. It's just, my hands hurt. It's too small. I'm too old to see that screen.
Yeah, I never use that screen. It's always docked.
Yeah.
So it's like you could just sell me couldn't you just make it cheaper? Not have the screen option and just make it a little box?
Yeah,
and make me hook it up to HDMI.
Call it a console. Dude, that'd be insane.
Sell an adapter for the thing that's even more expensive.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Instead, they went the other way. It's like, here's the handheld only version.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. But then it couldn't be a Switch because it doesn't switch between anything.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't switch.
Then again, the Switch Lite doesn't either. So,
Doesn't switch Lite at all.
No. Doesn't switch shit.
All right, let's take a look at the official reveal trailer for Mario Kart World.
All right. We're going to listen to this. Hopefully it explains some things. It's not just music.
I don't know. I've got it very quiet, so we'll see.
Just talk over it.
Oh, all right. Just explain it scene for scene.
So I did not understand
like
the
Mario
controls on Mario Kart on the Switch. They just did not. Like, I've played it multiple times. I don't understand it. Are they going to fix that on this one?
I've never played it on the Switch, unless it's like, because I would like playing it on the Wii or the Wii U. I always snapped it into the little plastic steering wheel and fucking actually did the drive. Like I never played it with controller.
On the Switch thing, like I don't like. It felt like you couldn't just drive. It felt like you had to do all this other stuff. I don't know. It didn't make.
Can I go on and play this against and race against other people?
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh, that's cool. I should do that. That's fun.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know you, but
I don't know what
about other people, cooler people.
Because the Switch, I think they got rid of that. I can't remember because I was going to play Mario Kart, whatever one, 7, I think, or 8. I don't know, whatever one was for the Switch. And then by the time I got my Switch, it was like you can't do. You can't do. Yeah, but it's open world, so you can design and it's wide open tracks and unlimited map and that kind of thing. That's its big thing. Is that it's
world?
Yeah, it's totally open world.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, that's its big.
So it's like a Need for Speed type thing. Like
it's the kids are building everything now with the Minecraft stuff, right? Or am I sounding too old with that statement?
No, that's accurate, but also Fortnite.
I would assume. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, when did that happen?
What, Fortnite?
I don't know. Looks cool, I guess. No, Fortnite. I thought was just that game that you like flew into and then you killed each other. Is that not Fortnite? Or is
but you also build. You also build structures on it.
That sucks though.
Yeah, you can build structures, protect yourself from other people.
Yeah.
That's where it gets really complicated. That's for the kids.
Yeah, I played a build version the other night and it was.
Yeah. There's
it was fine, but
you have to be under 30 to play the build version.
Depending on the time of day.
Yeah, and on controller, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have to be under 24.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, I would. I mean, is it going to be worth $450 plus $70
to spend that money?
Yeah, so you're going to spend $525 to play Mario Kart.
In the classic Grand Prix,
I mean, I've done stupider, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I can't justify it at this time.
I have enough Mario Kart here. We have Mario Kart at home.
I was thinking if I was going to get something new, I'd get a PS5 so that I could play F1. So
yeah,
and I can already play most of the games except why I can't play this. I don't play Mario Kart now. So damn it, I talked myself out of it.
See, there it is.
Okay. Forget it. It's not a paper wallet. I don't want it.
I think that's what I struggle with. I don't know what Nintendo could put out that would make me want to buy a Switch.
That's what I mean. Like, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know, the next Zelda might be cool, but I would have to buy a console for the game. And I don't think it's enough for me. You know what I mean? Now, even 25 years ago, I'd have been like, fuck yeah. But I can't.
It'd be way too much money.
Yeah.
With inflation.
But I would want it.
Yeah.
So that said, I've bitched on here or I guess let in on here how much money I've spent for Squadrons, but that was slow and through multiple purchases, and I don't know, because I wouldn't.
But that's different. That was more like a hobby. That wasn't. You're not buying a new system. What are you actually going to play on it?
You're right. They were like I said, they were small upgrades at a time. But
where's Nintendo VR?
Yeah,
I want to be in the Mario Kart. I want to be in the Mario Kart.
The closest in the open world Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Yes.
The closest I've come, I'm gonna bring a couple stories together now. The closest I've come to the VR being in the car Mario Kart was actually at Round One Arcade, which I was showing my card out of my wallet. They have down in Erie Mall. They've got 4
Mill Creek Mall.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And I think it even has another sub name to it now. It's the something else.
Simon property.
It's the something else. Yeah. Brought to you by, sponsored by
Newsmax.
Yeah, exactly. So, but anyway, it's like the arcade racing game. You've got the chair, or the seat, the steering wheel, the buttons on the side, the brake pedal, which you never use. Nobody ever uses brake pedals in arcade games anyway. But you can either play solo, or if you swipe your little card all at the same time, you can play either co-op or versus. And it's this huge. The whole thing is like, I don't know, maybe 12 feet long. And it's like 4 stations, giant screen, and you're driving in front of it. But it's Mario Kart. Like, it was awesome. We spent probably 45 minutes just racing down there.
That's awesome.
It was fun. It was super cool. But yeah, I'd never seen like an arcade version of it. And it reacted a lot like, the old Wii version or something like that, where it felt the same. The drifts felt the same. The course layouts were kind of the same. I don't remember what it was. It's like Mario Kart DX or something.
I had a couple birthday parties at, was it Aladdin's Castle? Is that the name of the one at the Warren Mall?
Oh my God.
So I had a couple birthday parties there at the arcade at the Warren Mall.
I don't even think that exists anymore. What was the name of the one up here that we would always skip, or no? Like, you guys would come wake me up in college. I'd be sleeping in the student union because I had a class in the morning. Then you and Jim had another class. Then it was lunchtime. You'd come wake me up because and then I'd drive us to the mall. We'd play air hockey for an hour and then come back. And I think you and I might have had a class after that.
Yeah, good times.
Oh,
easier times.
Easier time. But yeah, what the hell was the name of that place?
I don't know.
It used to be Red Baron.
Red Barons.
Was it?
Ooh.
Was it still? Okay, because it was way, way back.
Look at those twinsies.
Namco Mario Kart Arcade DX arcade game can be yours for only $13,495.
So what? 2 or 3 for the church?
Oh, we'll get all 4. However many we can link, we'll just buy them.
Nice. Yes, I like that.
It's for a therapy center.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, it's visual stimulation. It helps with past trauma.
And we'll have the little card charging station. Yeah, see, it's all fine.
Speaking of past trauma,
no homeless though.
Past episodes. I got my shirt.
What shirt are you wearing?
Faith
Your Faith. Oh yeah. I do remember you mentioning that.
Thank you very much. It arrived. In the morning. All right. This happened within the last 7 days. What did y'all think about, and we've talked about it in Discord, and I think Chris and I talked about it separately, the new abilities with image creation within ChatGPT. What do y'all think?
Those, I don't have any personal hands-on experience with it. That's not my department, I guess, but some of the pictures that were showing up in Discord were fucking amazing. The
one today was pretty good.
I was rolling. So yes, if those are all thanks to the new ChatGPT update, I am impressed.
I am so torn on it because part of me is very excited for what the capabilities are and where it is going and the advancements it is making in such a short time. Part of me is also terrified because we're getting to the point where what is real and what is AI at this point?
Yeah, I've actually stumbled on a couple Instagram channels that are like, that'll show a video and then he'll point out like, well, this is AI because look, this is what I noticed. And it's shit that the general population would never find. But I don't know what his background is or whatever, but he's like, oh, look at this and watch this little artifacting and blah, 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 blah. It definitely opens it up for nefarious use, but
I mean, who's to say it's not already happening?
Oh no, I'm
Oh, I'm
sure it
sure.
is. I'm sure it is.
Like, no, what if this, like,
We're
right
not
now,
real.
our experience,
Oh,
like, it's gotten
No, it
that
probably
good?
is. Yeah,
That's true.
It probably is. Yeah.
we ourselves.
This whole
It's so
podcast
good.
is probably just AI.
We don't realize that we ourselves are AI.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't know. But no,
We're about to break the system right now.
yeah, exactly. We've become self-aware about being self-aware. No. No, that's why I don't like to dwell on that too much, because then I'll just feel really, really bad. But I like the use of it, like what you were doing with those pictures, Rob, where it's obviously obviously done. So it's like, there's been some pictures of us and a lot of traditional, I guess, or whatever standard LOTD pictures that we've seen and done a lot of stuff with, like taking that through some of these filters and having it restylized, like that is awesome. We're not trying to fool anybody with it. It's like, no, we're not Simpsons characters, of course not. But to see it and have it done relatively quick, although you did one on the fly when we were sitting there at dinner, and it was very reminiscent of like downloading 90s porn. I had a flashback.
That's what you were saying.
So it was like, you just get the gray
it was weird
box.
when you took your pants off.
I know. Well, I mean, they were half off anyway, but
in the cherry.
It wouldn't be the first time. But no, like you just see the frame, I guess, and it's almost line for line. It starts filling in as it's generating, and I'm going, oh my God, I can hear modem noise, and I'm looking, to see if this is going to be done before I have to go to bed, or if this could be done by morning. I don't. Oh my God, yeah, it was an all too familiar feeling, but I think it's cool. Like that's.
I liked the one once I started doing like the panel comics.
Yeah, those were funny.
The recent one I did were like, it's like a new episode of Live on Tape Delay, and then Jim's like, "Who cares?"
Jim makes an appearance.
Then we kind of kick him out, and then he cries.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's great.
It's just
there's no way I'd be able to create that.
The kick him out was it was John like as a bouncer at the door, just kind of as Jim walks out. No, those are. I liked it. What was hilarious?
The things that we've wanted to do or create on this podcast for 10 years that now we can relatively easily because we're not, artists in that.
And we've had the ideas. We just didn't have the mechanics. Now, through a roundabout way.
Mechanics. Speaking of which,
it was funny. Just real quick on that thing.
Yeah.
I instantly, and it's a very crude comic style drawing, but I instantly recognized it as Jim. I'm like, yes, oh my God. So it is, and we're close enough, you can tell who is who, at least amongst the three of us. But I saw Jim and it was like, that's definitely Jim. So I don't know what image you found for it to generate and pull that, but well done.
It was one of us in your garage. I grabbed it from that. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty good.
Hopefully that's up on the Instagram.
I'll throw it up there.
Okay.
I will throw it up there. So speaking of, this AI creating and doing all this kind of stuff, apparently what I'm doing with some of the, like, working on the new Live on Tape Delay site, TBD, creating apps and things like that, that's called vibe coding. So I'm cool, guys. I'm hip. That's apparently what vibe coding is. It's people that are creating AI code that aren't necessarily coders themselves.
Okay.
I have a lot of comments that I won't say right now.
And at some point, the code will get so good that it will be written, like 99% will be written by AI. So I'll be able to, if I have an idea. Now, granted, there's a lot of things that right now, like if you're right now, you can build. I don't know how far you can go with it right now. I am building little things and that's cool. And they're not being deployed to millions of users and scaled up and things like that. So I don't know how far you can take it, but for doing little prototypes and things, it works great. I only anticipate though it's going to get faster and better and more complex as time goes on.
I mean, it's
I think
almost
there's entire departments of the government that are doing that right now.
it's almost it's using AI as a macro to do. Sure, the programmer can do that, but it's a better use of his time to just, okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Blah, spit me the code. Now all that's done way faster than a person could. You take that code, now you can implement it, test it, things like that. Right. I think that's a better use of the programmer's time than sitting there and literally just hacking and whacking, you know? So
if you've ever, well, this allows somebody like me too, who has good critical thinking skills, to put things into code where a coder might not necessarily know what the other side of things, like maybe the experience for a customer or something like that, where the coder is just deep into the weeds of the code and doesn't understand what they're building for.
Right. And that's what I mean. It pulls that back. Yeah. So the coder becomes less of just a coder, which I got to believe is going to enrich that person's life, because I couldn't do that all day, every day. But you're now setting the design parameters and the idea and the things like this. And AI is doing the shit work. I'll say it that way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I agree.
Yeah. That being said, do you want to play some LOTDQQ?
Yes, the live on tape delay quiz quest, also known as QQ.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Speak of the devil.
Wow. Maybe a screenshot of this needs to go on the...
You can actually access this now via our link tree, so don't even share the link.
Okay.
They can go to our link tree and get it, and they can play themselves, and they can test this out for us. This is a beta version of an LOTDQQ quiz type game that will be available on our new live on tape delay site coming 2025.
Oh, there you go. Okay, thank you.
You like that?
I was like, no, don't promise anything. Okay.
It's optimized for mobile, so it's a little small here on web. But let's dive in to play. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
I hope it works.
Has this been tested yet, or are we going to figure this out?
I have done a lot of testing, but it doesn't mean it cannot be broken easily.
All right, fair.
What is our team name? Let's come up with that first.
Audrey.
Oh, I like it.
Our LOTDQQ,
yeah.
What is it?
Audrey,
the BuzzFeed quiz writer.
Yeah.
Oh,
this will be homage back.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm also assuming there's going to be less typos than a typical BuzzFeed quiz. So.
Well, it is AI, so who knows?
Who knows?
Will these questions be right either? I don't know. Yeah. Let's hope. Let's see how long. Let's see how far it's come since the last time we tried to do one of these.
Okay. All right. I like this.
Here is the new game. Are we ready? Start game. Choose your challenge.
Oh God, rookie, veteran, legend, or chaos mode. I know how Ray's looking right for purple. Ray's looking right for chaos. I can't. I'm not going for rookie, but I'll take veteran mode. I'm voting veteran mode here. Second tier. I want to get a couple of these right. Yeah, I know. Mr. I'm going to complete this 100% on the hardest difficulty level. Brr. No, thanks. I want to have fun doing this.
All right. Veteran mode it is.
All right. Thank you.
We'll start out. All right. Round 1. There's 10 rounds in a game.
Okay.
First category, heavy metal. You've also got each round also has an inspirational quote from our dear leader, Grandma Behu. I will let you read the quote.
I see that with the picture of the church next to it, by the way. So it says, Grandma Behu says, y'all hear about them NFTs? Just like my church collection plate, but digital. Okay. All right. So who is known as the Prince of Darkness? Bruce Dickinson, Rob Halford, James Hetfield, or Ozzy Osbourne? Pretty sure this one's Ozzy, right?
Right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, complete with sound effects. This is great. You spent a lot of time on this. Question 2. Oh, sorry. Round 2, question 2. Grandma Bay who says, Bitcoin is just like my secret cookie recipe. Valuable, but nobody knows exactly how it works. What were
This
the Buffalo Sabres.
this category.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, Buffalo Sabres is the category. What were the team's original colors? Black and red, gold and black, blue and white, or blue and gold? We're back into the original blue and gold, I think, now, right?
That was the original colors, right?
I guess, yeah.
I think so.
Let's go for it.
Know.
Yeah. Round 3. Category artificial intelligence. I'm going to read the Grandma Bay Who quotes first, and then Grandma Bay Who says, "These young folks with their Web3 reminds me of when we got our first color TV at the church." All right. Category artificial intelligence. Who coined the term artificial intelligence? Marvin Minsky, John McCarthy, Claude Shannon, or Alan Turing? I want to say it's Alan Turing because of the Turing test.
The Turing test?
Right? Yeah. Like
That's how you do.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
We all went there. So.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
John McCarthy. Ouch.
Ouch.
All right.
All right.
For round 4, Grandma Bay Who says, "Let me tell you about DeFi while I knit you a blockchain sweater." I have so many
She's a
questions.
rascal.
I have so many questions about this. All right, U.S. history. Which amendment, abolished slavery? 15th, 13th, 14th, 16th. I should know this, and I don't. I'm going to guess 15th, but I have no idea.
I think it's the 13th.
I thought it was the 13th. That was my initial thought.
All right. It's 2 against 1. Go for it. Since
But
I
we
have
should
no idea.
definitely know this more confidently.
I know. All right. Way to go, boys. 13th. Grandma Bay Who says, for the 5th time, smart contracts. In my day, we just shook hands and trusted the good Lord above. Oh, Grandma, no. No. Round 5 category is cryptocurrency. This is where I just bow out. What is the maximum supply of Bitcoin? Unlimited, 18 million, 25 million, 21 million. I have no idea. I'll defer
I
to
really
y'all.
should know this, like, off the top of my head, but I don't.
25 if I'm guessing.
Don't
Guess
think it's
again.
definitely not unlimited.
I just pick it. 21. All right.
Okay. We'll try to remember that for the 1,000th time.
Yeah. Grandma Bay Who says, mining crypto sounds like what my grandpappy did in the coal mines, but with computers. Dude, Grandma's cutting me up. Round 6.
We do New Zealander. Hold on. We do New Zealander instead of the black lung. It's the block lung.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Woo.
I like it. I like it. Where's the sound effects?
Yeah.
Damn it. I need more screens.
I know. Story of my life. Round 6 category, tech history. Which company developed the first computer mouse? IBM, Apple, Xerox, or Microsoft? I think this was an Apple thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the first mouse I ever saw. Xerox?
Oh,
Again, I don't know
Xerox.
about that. We might have to vet these, but okay.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Grandma Bay Who says, metaverse. I like how it's everything's a question. The first one. Metaverse?
Seinfeld?
I bet, yeah. I've been living in my own virtual world since I started putting sugar in my cornbread. What? I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
Why did she start out supporting crypto and now she's like bashing it?
I know. I don't. Well, we'll see.
Hey, this is a demo, okay?
Round 7. Round 7 category is the Buffalo Bills. Which Bills running back holds the record for the most rushing yards in a single season? Thurman Thomas, LaShawn McCoy, Fred Jackson, or O.J. Simpson? I think it's still O.J., right? Or did somebody beat him?
I think it's no, he only beats people.
Oh, no. He only kills people. He didn't beat her. He stabbed her.
Right. Yeah. I think it is. I think it's the
I think
juice.
it's
I think
OJ.
he's loose.
Because the only one that got close was Shady, right?
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if he beat it or not. Grandma Bay Who says, staking tokens. Reminds me of when we used to stake tomato plants in the garden. Round 8, 90s music. Which grunge band recorded their famous MTV Unplugged session just months before their lead singer's death? Oh, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Nirvana, Alice in Chains. It's Nirvana. This one's, yeah. Oh man, these are very tailored toward us, aren't they? Grandma Behu says, gas fees sounds like what I pay at the pump, but more complicated.
That's not false.
Round 9 category is Jamestown, New York.
Wow. That's
What
really
year
nice of them.
was Jamestown, New York founded? 1801, 1823, 1810, 1836. I should know this one too. I want to go 1823.
What do your tax records say?
We didn't keep records back then. Tax records back in my... Oh, sorry.
Well, settle down, Behu. That sounds good. Let's
She's
go
got
for
me
it.
going. Oh,
Ooh.
1810. All right. This is round 10 of 10 here?
Yep.
And we recycled. Damn it, Grandma. Y'all hear about them NFTs? Just like my church collection plate, but digital.
All right. I need more than 10. Sorry.
All right.
Noted.
Nope, that's fine.
Bug report.
It's more testing, yeah. Round 10 category. This one's for Ray. Arsenal FC. In which year did Arsenal move to the Emirates Stadium? 2004, 2006, 2007, or 2005?
Again, like all the other questions before I should know this much more confidently than I do. Because this one's tricky because they announced it like years ahead of time and then they did the move later. And I'm trying to figure out where those overlapped. My initial gut feeling was 2007. That might be too late.
Works for me. No.
Okay.
Ouch. Audrey finished with a score of 110.
Wait, how are we already on the leaderboard?
We also were playing, okay?
Okay.
To show that people are playing this all the time.
Oh, all right. So Rob is in first place. Convenient.
Yes.
With 134 points. Audrey just came in at 110. We played on Audrey's answers. She was phoning them into us. I'm at a 92 and Ray's at a 69.
Oh, nice. You want to play it again one more time on a chaos mode?
One more time, chaos. Yeah, we'll finish this off. We'll see if we can get nothing.
That's not great. I can't select the thing again.
Sounds like a control F5 right there.
All right, new name.
What was
the other BuzzFeed?
I don't remember.
Come up with
We'll play as Ben's Discord name. We will be Drew Peacock.
Drew Peacock.
Dr. Drew Peacock.
Funny.
Chaos mode. Here it comes. All right.
We'll skip the Grandma Behu because they're all probably going to be the same.
We've read them. Okay. Round 1, Buffalo Sabres. Which Sabres goalie was known as the Dominator? Don Edwards, Dominic Hasek, Ryan Miller, or Tom Barrasso? Sorry. I know this one, so I think Rob knows this one. Do we let Ray do a guess? Oh, you're telegraphing it. Don't.
Idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had no idea anyway.
Okay,
so.
yeah. Dominic Hasek. Bing. Round 2, 90s music. Which rapper released The Chronic in 1992? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Tupac.
Snoop, right?
Yeah, it was Dre.
Was it? No, it was Dre. That was okay. That was like because that was the black background with the weed leaf on it, right?
Yes. I can't picture it now.
I think so. Yeah.
Round 3, Jamestown, New York. Which Major League Baseball player from Jamestown played for the Yankees? Ryan Duran, I don't know. Dave Carruthers, Jim Riggs, or Hugh Bedin. I don't know any of these names. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Jim Riggs, though. I think he was the sports writer for the paper.
Watch that be the answer.
I know, it would be hilarious. I don't know this. Sure, Dave Crothers. I don't know. No.
Oh.
Ryan Duran.
We'll have to fact check that one, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not.
Why are these the most difficult Arsenal questions ever?
Oh, it was
Because
also.
I wanted to build something better than BuzzFeed. Damn it!
You did.
Yeah, that must have been back in the day as Reinhold George Ryan Duran was born February 1929. So okay.
Oh,
Round 4,
No,
Arsenal FC. It was before we were going. It probably says in his Wikipedia. Born in Cazenovia, Wisconsin, but maybe he played for which at that time would have been the Jamestown Falcons, Faulkner Falcons. I don't know. I'm not going to read his whole thing right now.
I don't know. We'll fact check.
We'll look. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Round 4, Arsenal FC. How many games did Arsenal win during their Invincibles season? 26, 24, 28, or 30?
It's either 26 or 24, and I'm debating right now.
What?
It took too long.
What? I didn't know there was a timer. It literally pops up with a bouncing message that says, "You forfeit. Give us your money."
Hold on. Let me look up the Invincibles record.
I'm glad we hit that. Oh, you did so poorly, we don't even remember you. This is so not only will this just let you know that you suck, it rubs it in. Very good.
Maybe
for
that's a
your
good place
self-esteem.
to end it.
It might be. I'm glad that we got to that point.
Yeah, that was worth it. That's there. If you want to go test this for yourself, you can head over to our Instagram, follow us if you're not, then head over to the link there in the bio. That takes you to our link tree, and this is the second link, the LOTDQQ. Play it up, then, give us $1 on Patreon, and then go into our Discord and tell us all the things that are wrong with it, and then we'll fix it, and then that'll be cool. And then we'll do that all live. Sorry.
And it was 26 ones, which was going to be my answer.
And based on how poorly we just did in this last round, I'm going to go try to rebuild my self-esteem later. Just kidding. I'm good. Bye, mailbox.
Get a paper wallet.